guys, welcome back. I hope you guys are having a beautiful day, and if not, I hope your day gets better. I am super excited for this video. We are going to be doing a lot, but before I get started, I want to show you all the fun stuff I got from DTK, and this is all from my local nail store. So I got some XXXL nails. I have some, but I am missing a number. I'm missing number 5, so I figured why not. And then plus they are always like out of stock, so I figured why not stock up now. And then next I got all these little silicone tools. They did have like individuals, but I figured why not get the pack and I get like a variety of them. I've been seeing a lot of girlies use like the one that's like pointed, like all the way pointed, and I do end up using it for this set. And I will say there is a difference just on how everything gets sculpted and stuff. So yeah, I bought these. I also got some rubber base gels. I have one. This is their old one, but I guess they discontinued this line, so I figured I just give it a go. These are the 2 that I got, and then these are the 2 new ones that I decided to purchase. For this pink, it looks like purplish, but it's like a very nice like nude pink. So yeah, so I wanted to get something like that. I probably could have found it, but I don't know. I just seen this pink and I really loved how it looked. And then also they have another one. This one is super cute too, and it has like little shimmers in it, and I'm just so excited for this. Like, I cannot wait to do a set using these. Also I got polygel, so I finally decided to try something different. I am super excited. I asked the lady, like, what is it, like, what's the closest I can get to La Coral from MAKARTT, and she's like, I recommend these 2. At first I was like, I don't know, because like the colors, you know, like the shade that's on the bottle, but okay, I'm not gonna ruin it because like I'll talk about the polygel like during the polygel application. But I don't know. I think this came out, like, this color is like really good. Like, it's a really good nude. I kid you not, the consistency is smooth. And when I'm saying smooth, it is very smooth. All right, so that one was Princess Pink, or Pink Princess. This one is Pink Press, and the color of this one is really good as well. Like, I don't know, I really love these nudes. They are really good nudes. I do think that I might go up a number, you know, from the other one. So from Princess Pink, that one's number 7. I might go one more color up just because, you know. But yeah, so I am gonna go ahead and cure these for a little bit. And yeah, this is how they look. So I did go ahead and put La Coral just so you guys could kind of get an idea of how it looks. And this is it right here. This is how it looks. It's not as bad as I thought. I also got some base coat. I got this for free because I had like filled up my little stamp cards. So yeah, I am going to be using it for this set. I am going to be using all their products. So DTK is like my local nail store, but Lavis is their like products. If you guys ever want to check them out, I highly recommend their stuff. Like, I use it a lot, and yeah, I'm so excited. So this set is, like I said, it's gonna be a full Lavis set. I am using this white non-stick. I also have a clear one to do the 3D nail art. So yeah, let's get started. So I already did my prep and my peel off base coat. So I'm just gonna go ahead and glue on my tips using some base coat. Alright, once I have done that, I am going to go ahead and go in with my nail tip cutter, and I'm just going to cut these down to the desired length. Once I have cut these down, I am going to go ahead and go in with my fine grit sanding band, and I'm just going to remove the shine off the tip, also making sure that I blend where I glued on the tip. Alright, so next I am going to go ahead and apply this base coat onto all of my nails, and then I'm going to go ahead and cure for 60 seconds. Oh man, so it's time for the polygel application. So, okay, I wish I could have like left the audio, like the actual audio in here. Like, okay, I was so in love. Like, I'm sorry I didn't leave like the like actual audio. Is just because like there was a lot of stuff happening in the background. It was like really loud and just, it was just a lot, and I was like, eh. But I geeked out because it was such a great consistency. Like, I am talking about the softest consistency I've ever had, but at the same time, like, super easy to work with. Just, I don't know, everything about this polygel I really, really, really love. Like, just, I don't know. I think I found my new color. Like, I am so in love. Like, I'm telling you guys, like, it is perfectly smooth, and honestly, like, a little goes a long way. Like, I feel like this nail, I do it in 2 beads, but then later on, like, once I get to like my middle finger, I think that's when I realized, like, you know what, like, I could just do this in 1 bead and call it a day. It was that like good. Like, I don't know, it's just, and then also it doesn't move. Like, usually polygel starts spreading, you know, like, well, some polygel start spreading because of like the heat and all this stuff, you know, and then the closer you get to like your skin, like your cuticle area, the more it just floods. But with this one, I don't know, like, I was working it and it was perfect. I did use 70% isopropyl alcohol. That's just the slip solution I just naturally use, and it worked really, really well. And yeah, like, I don't know, I'm in love. I think I found a new polygel. Like, it's real easy to work. I will say that I usually dip my brush in right once, and then like I kind of like take out like the remaining alcohol. I did that like, but only on one side, so like just ever so slightly, just removed a little bit, and then whatever was in my brush, like, it just went a long way, and it worked. Honestly, it just, everything worked really well. I am going in with the second bead right here, just because, like, I don't know, I felt like it needed a little bit more, but honestly, it didn't even need this bead because I end up like filing it down. And then also I thought like maybe I needed to make it a little bit thicker just because it was, you know, a longer nail. But honestly, like, again, I probably didn't even need this much polygel. I will make sure to leave it down in the description below, just because, yeah, I don't know, I feel like this polygel here it's just really good. I cannot wait. I'm for sure going and getting some more. This, and it's also like a really nice nude color. It gives me La Coral vibes, but a little bit lighter, you know. So yeah, I might get the shade that's a little bit darker, maybe just one up more. And yeah, another thing that I realized, right, because once I dried like the first bead, I checked, and then I was like, it doesn't look sticky. It doesn't, I don't know. And I don't know what it was. I went and I touched it, and it doesn't stick. It does not have that sticky layer, you know, that polygel normally has. It doesn't have that. Like, I'm telling you, I don't know. It's really good polygel. I'll make sure to leave it down in the description below. But yeah, so right here I did put a bead. Sorry about that. It's just really loud right now. When I decided to record, people just decided to, yeah. But yeah, this is where I put a bead, and then I started, you know, like doing the application and stuff. And then I realized that I really didn't need to do the 2 bead method. Like, I could have just done it with the 1 bead. I do end up going with 1 more bead, just a very small bead on this one, but for the remaining 3 nails I do end up just doing it with the 1 bead method, and it worked a lot. Like, I do also want to say that these are 60 ml, I think. And usually, like, the one that I get, the MAKARTT one, is like 50. So there's a big difference, and it's, again, it's a lot that comes with, and then you probably don't even need to use a lot. Like I'm saying, a little goes a long way. But yeah, I don't know what else to say about this polygel other than I really love it. I really love just the consistency of it. I'm super glad that I purchased it. Honestly, the person that made me purchase it, well, not made me, but like gave me the idea, was Anthony, because I had been telling him like, oh, like, I need polygel. He's like, why don't you go and like check it out? And then I was like, but what if I don't like it, and this and this and that? And he was like, well, that's why you try it, you know, you don't have to buy it again. So I was like, you know what, okay. So then, yeah, so I did that. I bought it, and kudos to Anthony for motivating me to buy it. But yeah, so here is where I realized I could just do it with 1 bead. And so yeah, I end up doing the rest of the nails with 1 bead. And yeah, so I'm gonna let you guys enjoy this polygel application, and then I'll come in when the nail art happens. So I thought I hit record, but I didn't. But I am going in with this brown. This is from Born Pretty, and this is the one of their jelly browns. And I decided to use this color. I don't know why, but yeah, I'm gonna do like a French tip, and then I am gonna do like some cow prints, and then I am going to be doing like some 3D little cherries, but I am making them kind of like in a heart shape. And yeah, that's pretty much it for the nail art for this nail. Alright, so now it's time for the fun part. This part was like really fun to do, but also kind of tedious and annoying. I ain't even gonna lie. I am going to be putting just a little layer like this of red onto my nail, and the reason why is because I am going to be doing like a mouth. So right now what I'm doing is I'm going in with that Lavis sculpting gel. This is the white one. I've used it before, but yeah, I figured I'd use it in this set since everything is like Lavis. So yeah, so I'm gonna do that, and I'm gonna create like the teeth. I don't cure in between, but I do like to go in with the silicone tool and still press to kind of give like the teeth mark, like, you know, the gaps in between the teeth. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm gonna do that for the top and the bottom. Alright, so now I'm gonna go ahead and start doing the lips. Now the lip part was like where I was having a hard time, because I don't know, I felt like they weren't coming out right. I was overthinking it. It was just a lot going through my mind, and I wasn't seeing the full picture. Like, I was just seeing the unfinished product, and I was just like, oh my god, I hate it, I don't love it. So yeah, but I end up really loving how they come out. I am using the Lavis Clear Sculpting Gel, and so I'm doing the lips right now, and then I'm doing the top, and then I'm gonna do the bottom one, and then I am adding some like little gems onto the teeth to create kind of like, you know, those gems in the teeth. Yeah, that's basically what I'm doing. Alright, so next I mixed up some blue, green, and white to create this teal color. I do end up going in with this color like 3 times. I just don't leave it in the video, but yeah, I do 3 coats of this color. Honestly, I think 1 would have been okay, but yeah, I end up going with 3. And then I am going to be matte top coating it just because, I don't know, I had to leave and I just didn't want it to get ruined or anything, and I didn't want it to be glossy, so I was like, I'll just matte coat it real quick before I leave, you know, and then come back and finish the nails. So yeah, so that's what I'm doing right now. For this part, my big old head was in the way. I'm sorry, honestly, I suck at doing like handwriting, anything with with a pencil, with a with a brush. So yeah, that's why my head was in the way a lot. I'm sorry. But in this nail, I am writing SJ. I have been seeing a lot of girls with LA or New York, so I figured, why not SJ, you know, since I'm from here. And I figured I'd add our color, which is teal, to the nail set. So yeah, this is a San Jose inspired set, and I don't know, I can't wait for you guys to see the final results. So also for this nail, I do end up putting some like pearls on to where it says SJ. And yeah, that's all I do for this. Now I am going to come back to it a little later. I just wasn't too sure on what exactly I wanted on this nail. It does feel like a little bit bare, so yeah, I don't know, I might add like a little bit more like to it, like a bit more design. But yeah, I don't know, I just figured I'd move on because I was like stressing over this nail. I was like, oh my god, like what can I do, this and that, and it just, I don't know, I just could not for the life of me figure out like what to do. So yeah, I don't know, I just went with this, and then I'll come back to it later. Alright, so for my pinky, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna be doing that like belt thing onto, you know, like my nail. And then I am going to be adding like caviar beads to create like that belt shape, you know, onto the nail. So yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it for this nail art. I do end up going in with some like cow print or like some type of animal design, just because, like, I don't know, I felt like it was just too bare, just like it being like that. So yeah, but right now what I'm doing is I'm going ahead and making like the stripes for like the belt. So for this part, I do it like in sections. So I did like the top and the bottom, and then I flash cured, and then I, you know, did like the rest. And then yeah, like towards the end, that's where I was like, it's missing something. And so yeah, I decided to add like that little animal print design in, and I don't know, I just liked how it looked. That's all I do for this nail. It's super easy on this nail. And yeah. Alright, so I wasn't too sure on like what to do for the thumb, so I don't know, I decided to go with a French tip. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do a white French tip, and then with some of like that color that I mixed, like to make some teal, I am going to be kind of ombreing it like just a little bit onto the nail. I was gonna do like a little zebra stripe and all this stuff, but then I was like, like I already got animal print, like I like, you know, that has nothing to do with sharks. And you know, like if you're from San Jose, well, from my area, like, you know that, like, yeah, we're the sharks, you know, San Jose Sharks. I was gonna make like little fins and all this stuff, but honestly, I don't know, I feel like I kind of didn't plan it well. Like I feel like I should have probably done it a little bit different. But yeah, that's like, yeah, I don't know, like I still like how they came out. And then just everyone else, like, they just kept saying how like cool the lips were and all this stuff. So yeah, and I don't know why I was struggling so much this day to like do the Frenchie. It did take me about a week or so to complete this set, just because I was very iffy. And then not only that, like I was really procrastinating it, just because, like, I don't know, I felt like something was missing in the middle nail. I just couldn't figure out what. And then just, I don't know, I was just so like, oh, like, what do I do? But yeah, so this is the part, like I said, this is where I am going to be using that like teal color. Now I did, since like it did take me like a week to do it, I had to recreate, you know, the color, and I tried to get it as close as possible as I could. So yeah, so I am doing like the ombre about 3 times, just because like I don't want it too like dark, you know, like the teal. So yeah, so that's why I only went in like twice. And then now what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna write I love me, and then do some rhinestones around the nail, and that's pretty much it for this nail. So I came back to the middle finger, and I was like, it is missing something. Like, I don't know what it was, but it was missing something. So I just end up putting 2 little stars with, like, you know, like white pearls like next to them. I like how it came out. Again, I don't know, I feel like it was still missing something. I feel like maybe I should have done this nail French tip and like on the index finger instead of the middle finger, but and here we are. It's okay. I like how they came out, and I feel like that's all that should matter, because yeah, like, I don't know, I'm wearing them. And I don't mean it in a rude way. Like, I'm not saying like I don't care what you guys think. It's just like I do care. I just, you know, like, I don't know, I liked how they came out. I'm like, yeah, I don't know. But yeah, I'll let you guys enjoy more of this part, and then I'll come in and like towards the end and yeah, chit chat. And this is how they came out. I honestly feel like adding those two little charms like made a difference onto like the middle nail. I like how they came out. I feel like they look better. My favorite nail is this nail right here. I struggled so much, I'm not even gonna lie, but I don't know, I really love how they came out. I feel like I want to do another set just doing lips like all types of lips, but I don't know. This is how my thumb looks. I like the thumb. I like the I love me. I feel like I probably should have added like a little cross or something, like, because it looks like kind of like a little rosemary, but yeah, I don't know. I like how I just like how they came out. I'll also make sure to leave down in the description below like the polygel. I really recommend this polygel. Like it's really good. I am gonna be doing another video using this polygel, so like with a shorter set, just so I could try the 1B method. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like always, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye.